women and white women of all ages that can just speak for me. I don't have the time. So I am going to find the videos that I'm speaking of, and I'm going to get someone to come up and play them. And we're going to have a movie night. And do you know what? Maybe today is an anti-Pearl day. Fuck it. Maybe we do survive in Pearl. Because I wanted to leave things alone. Even after you violated me. Here's the worst thing, yeah? Let me take a moment and breathe, actually. I've semi-had a rant, right? But I am genuinely upset about two things. I'm genuinely upset about the Zach situation, and it's not about that act anymore. It's about how this app, which is a wider look on society, is rewarding Zach's behaviour. It's in direct contradiction with itself. We can all hear the outrage, we can hear the pain, and so on and so forth. But there's also people supporting and gifting this man. He's literally being rewarded for bad behaviour. He's literally being rewarded for bad behaviour. And I know people are going to talk about the mental health aspect. What happened to the broken Zach of 2 days ago? And listen, please don't get me wrong. I'm not wishing that. I don't want to see that. It was horrible to watch. But you see that person that everybody wanted to hug, that was in such a dark place. How the fuck did that dark place last a day? Real people that are really suffering fucking mental health day in, day out are like struggling with themselves. But this apparent... You reached a point where you pressed the red self-destruct button, where you offended a community, and it was a dark, dark place. But why did it last a day, my guy? A genuine question. Like, you said that you feel comfortable to talk to your community, your hive. I don't know what you're called, but at no point you ever reached out to anyone. Can no one, like, people have been saying that it's like nobody on this app is able to come out and say, do you know what, I've noticed Zach be a bit funny for a couple of days now, and have like receipts for it and be like, no, listen, he's really going through it. It came and it went like a fucking storm. Have you ever suffered with mental health, Devon? So Rowan, I wouldn't say that I've suffered with, yes. Do you know what? When I actually think about it, yeah, I believe that depression is mental health. So yeah, I think I have suffered with mental health, and that's due to being not being in the spotlight. If you think TikTok is bad, try bringing it to real life. Like I actually do this. I'm on big platforms with millions of viewers. So I've had that since a small age. So I've had to deal with the comment section in real life for a large majority of my life, which is why I'm able to sometimes keep cool when others are not able to keep cool. It's because the comment section, like, I've seen it in real life. And it's kind of the way that I am. I feel like I'm losing my train of thought. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to question how quickly Zach's bounced back. I don't want to question why he's happy to push to one side the charity idea. I'm not going to talk on that yet. I think I'm still going to wait. I'm still going to fucking wait. He got over it as quick as Dave Duran did the other week. So here's something that I'm going to say to you, yeah? Me and Dave Duran don't like each other. Not in the fucking slightest. I don't like him. He doesn't like me. We'll often butt heads, yeah? But Dave Duran did not just fucking bounce back. He did not bounce back in a day. I watched that man, and I watched that man decline, and I watched him hit a fucking low. Yeah, and I wish that on nobody. Yeah, he's a cardboard gangster, whatever. We can have all the slurs, but at the end of the day, yeah, that man hit fucking rock bottom, and I saw him hit rock bottom, and I saw the decline, and I also saw the ascend. That was not a day thing. That man was, that man was hurting. That man lost weight. That man, in his eyes, I could see it in his eyes. He wasn't there. That man was not lying about his mental health. That man didn't use it as an excuse. When he was low, he wasn't really doing the mix up, because he was on a fucking motorway, because he was in a car park, because there was blank moments in his fucking eyes. Yeah, don't like the guy. Will probably never like the guy, but I will respect his journey through mental health, and I will also respect him addressing it as a man and speaking openly and honestly. Like, I had a conversation about Dave. I had a conversation to Dave during that time, and we actually spoke. Two men that don't like each other about men's mental health. I'll respect that. So let's not do that the same. For me, Zach's hasn't been the same. Zach hit the self-destruct button, and the very next day, after he took his day off and he watched everyone's live, came back. But it's not for me to say. Anyway, so what way round do we want to do this? Because Pearl seems to be on smoke today. So let's tell the Pearl story. If anyone's got Cam 2 availability, please come up. And also, if anyone's got any questions or want to say anything before we do a little movie night, please come up. Now, Dave hasn't done anything. This isn't even about Dave. Exactly, either. Like, I'll be 100% honest with you guys, yeah? And some people might find this offensive, some might not, yeah? There are levels to the intelligence of people on this app. And in my opinion, Zach is a smart man. He's not dumb, which also makes things worse. He's a smart guy. He knows right from wrong. I consider Dave Duran and Zach two very different type of men. And it's not just about sexuality. It's about intelligence and emotional intelligence as well. Zach, for me, has both. And Zach is still did what he did. Dave is man, smash, man, shag, man, yeah? So that's different. Very, very different. He'll be over here soon getting upset, but I'm just being honest. Like, yeah, I don't even know where I'm going. I just got a little bit pissed off in that live. Got a little bit pissed off in that live. Where is it? Yes, I haven't been reading the comments, guys. Please don't take it personal. I'm gonna scroll back through. I just can't rant and listen to your amazing points at the same time. Dave ain't daft though. Nah, he's not. He's not. Let me just quickly see who was racist against the Chinese the other day. Yeah. Yep. Here's another thing that I've noticed as well, yeah? I know that a lot of people believe that when we talk about racism, it's just at white people. So I was in a live yesterday having a debate about the black community with other races who also have very similar rhetorics. Like, this is not, it's not exclusive to white people. White people aren't to blame for everything. It's not just. It's just, here's the problem. Here's the unfortunate thing. Yeah, when these incidents of racism seem to happen on this app. To even say it is techie, innit? We all know. It's like, I don't know. I'm trying to find the gossip page, not even gossip page, the For You page where I had this video of Pearl, and I also want to play Remy's video as well. Tarian, did you save it? Yeah, no, Chomp, do you know what I've done? So as I kind of, because I don't really do this kind of stuff, when I see things, I like favorite them. So I've got it all in my favorites. You call them smart men, but then you don't like their racism. Please make your mind up. What are you struggling to understand there, BB? You can be smart and racist. What do you mean? Yeah, I'll wait, Torian, don't worry. Like, BB, your point doesn't make any sense. You can be smart and racist. Let me just put that out there for you. I'm sure, like, I'm not even going to say it, but I'm sure, like, dictators through time, I think we can guess who I'm talking about, Mustache Man. It does, like, your intelligence isn't a bearing on whether you're racist or not. Welcome, EQ Minx, so on and so forth. Not that B. Clearly, the other B. BB. BB, not B. Does that sum things up? Right, Pearl probably going to throw at you that your mum. Yep. Yeah, 100%. And here's what's interesting. I think a lot of black creators who held my mum to a certain account are beginning to retract that or think twice about what they're saying, because I can just sense from some of the creators on here, they really fucking liked Zach, really fucking liked him with a passion, and they're now stuck in a very difficult position. And I think a lot more people maybe like understand. Hi, Torian.
Hi. Just quickly, can I just get a recap? What's happened? Sorry.
Of course you can. Right, quick recap for T or anyone who's just popped in. I went to Brigham's live today. No attack on him or anything like that. And there was a couple of things that happened. How long did you stay in Remy's live yesterday?
I stayed in for a while.
So obviously, like, they're not liking what she said about the gifting.
About what? About her, like, saying that people should put their gifts to people that actually deserve it, or when she said, why do people go into, like, say for instance, her, mine, yours is live, gift a hand heart or something, and then go gift that bit. Yeah.
You can imagine what he didn't like. Yeah. So he refused to play. There was a first part that he played about, like, the black gifts being giraffes and elephants and stuff like that.
But really? Is that what he was doing? Oh, shut up. Yeah. I was there for that bit, yeah.
Yeah. And then after we kind of said to him, we feel like you're reaching a little bit.
He definitely is.
He wasn't going to play the second one. You know, the main one, the deep, where she's like, why is it? Yeah, he wouldn't play that one. And I was just a bit like, oh, play it, bro. And they accused me of trying to get him in trouble, and so I promised the platform that would play.
He's like a fucking woman.
I'm not even gonna blame him. Like, he kept it like cute and respectful. I'm gonna be real. But
he's trying to switch anything in terms of the whole African thing, like the animal. Like, is he okay? Like, what? Oh, he's so annoying. Anyways, go on.
Anyway, so as you can imagine, I was like, so I'm offering to play that here firstly. Then Pearliana jumped up And I was in the box, but I was like, I'm not going to speak. I'm going to hold my tongue. And Coco, someone called Coco, started going back and forth with her. And then Pearl's raging, doing the same chat that she's been doing. I'm not a racist. Blah, 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 blah. And she brought up Chuck's room.
She brought up who?
Chuck's room. I don't want to use names just in case.
Wait, Chuck's room?
Yeah. So you know, like that room where they go bust, you know where they go bust jokes and stuff like that.
What happened in Chuck's room? I don't get it.
Apparently there was a picture put up about Prince Charles, and they were doing a Prince Charles voice, and she screen recorded it basically.
What's wrong with doing that? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Oh, they're just reaching for any fucking thing.
Anyway, so then I chose to not address her. I dropped into the comments.
Yeah.
And she said my name. So now I've got people in the comments saying, why are you always attacking this woman? So I said, okay, if I'm attacking this woman, let me do it properly. So today, is your dog okay?
Why can't I mute people?
I don't know. I'll give you the power. I like James as well. I
like James, but yeah, go on.
So I said, because I actually came across a video, that kind of proves that she went to say monkey. Because when it all originally kicked off, there's a compilation video that I accidentally came across. Right. And she says the word monkey in it. She says, I'm not calling you a monkey. I'm calling you, it's a term that I use. But the way that she says monkey, no one can come up. Everyone's welcome. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm with you. Let's go. Carry on. I'm here.
So I was going to play. What order do I do it in? Guys, I'm going to run a quick poll. Let's get the numbers to vote. Happy face, we do the Pearl video first. Crying face, we do the Remy video first. Let me welcome up these people because I feel like they have something to say. Sue, David. Oh, it's leaning towards Pearliana. You lot love the drama. Hello, Sue. Are you there? Sue is paused. Sue is having a moment of reflection. Excuse me, I lost my lighter, guys. Hello, Billionaires. Do you have anything to say? Nope. No? Going once? Sold. Right. Moody Melon. The user doesn't exist. This is getting interesting. Oh, I also need to mute because of what's going to speak. I don't want to be on this camera. Back again. Right. I've taken a screenshot of the account that it's all right, no problem. 1 second, bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves.
So, everybody, you raise me up in all of the mountains. There's so much racists And nasty people. Thank you, Mama G.
I keep doing this, guys. I keep finding these fucking videos, favoriting them, getting to a live, and realizing I've got no way of playing it. I don't even think I screenshotted it. Christmas number 1. I think I fumbled the bag, guys. Hold on. Angie is playing
Remy's video. We read that at the same time. Let me
Do you want to know what's funny? Hey, do you want to know what's funny, Torian? What? So the other day, this is for everyone as well. The other day, when Angie was about to do the racism live, I said that she shouldn't be doing it, and I started like having my own space. Angie came over, and I didn't let her in the box. It wasn't to be disrespectful, but like on that one occasion, it would be so crazy for me to bring her into a box when I've said something. That would be hypocritical. She got so vexed. That's when she made that video.
Oh my God.
Angie, you're always welcome to come over here, yeah? I'm very surprised that you wanted to come over here as well. But she took offense to that.
Yeah. Wait, what's she playing?
Can we come to?
Oh shit! Why am I in a box?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Cyber Dog.
I don't know why I'm in this box. I've just walked out of the chemist. Did you invite me up also? What? What?
Cyberdog, I always see Cyberdog's name pop up. He's like in and out the lives, but you're in the box now.
Let me not kidnap this man.
Yeah,
Let me not kidnap this man.
I didn't invite myself, did I?
No, sorry,
I just walked out
Cyber.
of the chemist.
Enjoy your pharmaceuticals.
Actually, Torian, you said something yesterday, so this is my opinion on everything. I don't need to say anything. You only defend yourself if you are racist.
Wow.
Are you with me?
No, wait.
You
Say that
said
again?
yesterday.
Yeah.
You said yesterday.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the chat and in the boxes defending themselves. They're only defending themselves because they're racist. Do you
Yeah,
remember
in
saying
terms
that?
of, yeah.
So that's why I don't need to say anything, because I'm not.
Oh, you idiot.
Are you with me? I don't need to say nothing.
No, you idiot. I wasn't talking about you. Like, I was talking about like the judges and stuff.
No, but you're correct. Everyone that always feels like they have to, as a white person, say, I'm not racist, I'm not racist,
Yep.
normally are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't really have anything to say apart from I just come out of the chemist and go look at a car. But yeah.
Good luck with the car.
Pick up yourself, Cyber Dog.
Right,
got
I'll just
Cyber
watch.
Dog.
Can you drop me now, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Guys, she come too.
Hi, Angela.
Yes, Angie. What go on?
Angie.
How you doing?
I haven't spoken to you in a few days, Angela. You're avoiding me.
She's looking well, you know. Pick up Angie.
Angela banned me from her stage, and I don't even know why. I'm banned.
Banished. Can you sing her a song? Why do you build me?
Angela, if you're watching, can you please stop coming on my on your fake account? Otherwise, I'm going to tell everyone what it is. Okay?
Uh-oh.
She wants to be my best friend on her fake account.
Oh. And also, this is another thing that we need to talk about, right? You see these accounts, these fake accounts. I don't go into Pearl's lives. I don't create a fake account to go into Pearl's live. I don't go there because I don't want to be angry. But it feels like Pearl has this fake account which she's going around to hear about herself, to then screen record. She's trying to find things. So I feel like, Pearl, you've been in my lives. You might even be here now. If I've done something, feel free to show receipts, by the way. But you can't because you've attacked another group of people. Anyway.
What's Pearl done?
So today, Pearl jumped up in Brigham's box and I didn't say anything to her, but somebody said she was racist and she did the normal and she's got a screen recording of a room. I don't want to use the names, just in case, out of respect for them, maybe they don't want their names to be associated with it. But saying like, joking about the royal family, I think I didn't even stay, so I don't know what banter was going on. But I'm sure Paul will play it.
Chelsea Jade, can I just address you, because you're saying this rate is going to turn into a divide, and it shouldn't be. We all bleed the same. And do you know what? I got sent a video yesterday where in America, a young black boy had the N-word carved into him with a box cutter. And I just want to say, yeah, we do all bleed the same, but some of us don't have the N-word carved into us to cause us to bleed. So, yeah. That's it.
Wowza. Oh, we'll bring Mama G up as well.
Good afternoon, y'all.
Good afternoon, Mama G.
How are you all?
Very good, very good.
Good afternoon to everybody in the comments. On the back of what Alicia just said, also in America, they unalived a innocent black man just 2 days ago. You know what I mean? Just because you don't see us hanging from trees that often now, because you still do, doesn't mean you're not lynching us left, right and centre. All right?
Trigger word.
Yeah. Hayley's covering Marcellus Williams tonight, Kathy, just FYI.
Oh, if Angie is come to in, go on, Vicky, actually. You're new to the stage. Do you know that you're in the box, Vicky?
Vicky!
Do you know that you're a star right now? No, I think that you're just being a good mother.
I picked her out just in case.
What I will say about Angie is this, if she's come to in and while she's come to in, I think the Top Girl incident has shown us that a lot of your mods...
Wait. She's not yet. Wait.
Thank you, OMG.
No, that person that did FYP mentioned it, which was reaching about what Remy had said, and that Remy had said something about.
I think Angie's learning, because some of her things are. The Top Girl thing has shown us that people can't disagree with Angie, and I don't talk about a lot of her mods anymore because of the backlash that I see them receive. And Top Girl's a perfect example of that, of if you don't agree with your leader, that you get ousted and you get mistreated. So I don't even feel comfortable for her mods to come into the space, or anybody that follows Angie to come into the space, because I've seen them get bullied. Guys, I have a technical difficulty. Alicia, you'll know. Is there a way that I can...
After all this time, Devon, you haven't learned that you have to save the videos. Yeah?
How do you... I just favourite them. Is that wrong?
Well, yeah, because now look at the trouble you're in now.
Thank you, Mama G, yeah.
What was you going to ask me, Devon?
Is there a way of
I'm
me...
not going to lie, though. I didn't hear about the...
what one?
Getting unalived in America. What happened?
Alicia, do you know?
The one that I was speaking about, sorry, my dogs are barking. The one I was speaking about was, there was a young boy, I think it was in a university or a high school, he had the N-word carved into him. Go on out. So yeah.
No way.
It's all over the FYP, like if you search, there's videos everywhere about it. It's really sad.
I'm going to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And then it's not
in this now, in this day and age, like, how is that still going on?
Yeah, no, for real. But can I just say something about Alex Brigham quick, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
I think with Alex Brigham, he clutches on things a lot, and I think he forgets what like what he does to others, in a sense, like past past and present even. I think because he doesn't like said people, he will continue to talk about them. It was like yesterday when the whole Zach thing happened, yeah, and we saw Luke the Judge appear and whoever else appeared. These people, they don't care about racism. They just care because they're going back and forth with that said person. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think MT showed that, innit, Tori? And MT showed that, like, when he come up and he was like laughing that person got, that's different. It's a different energy, innit?
Yeah. But it's just like, bruh, I just think that it's just,
when it comes to like things that happen in America, I'm going to be honest. The reason that I don't know about these things is like people say, oh, every day you want to talk racism. I don't. And I don't want to every day see traumatic stuff amongst the black community.
Sure, I didn't mean to cut you off like that.
No, go on, bro.
I'm just saying every day we could talk racism because every day there's racism.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if you want to talk it every day, when it stops, we'll stop talking about it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I agree, bro. Like it's our life, and we can talk about our life as much as we like, and that is our everyday life. Full stop.
What's wrong with us speaking our truth?
It's a good point. But I try to, like, you see those things there, like hearing that stuff. Sometimes I try to avoid it for some days. Like every day, it can play on your mentals, isn't it? So, especially in America.
The thing is, though, Devon, on this app, like something seems to be happening sort of every other day, like something big in regards to racism or things being said. So it has to be spoken about. It can't be avoided. You can't just ignore it, because you ignore one of them and then everyone just thinks it's okay. Like, look at now, everyone's just saying crazy shit all the time.
Yeah, it's fucking facts. Let me see what I can do. Oh, there we go. Somebody's provided. Gettysburg. There's a lot of discussion about.
Let me get the guy in who's got the video on his thing so everyone can see it.
The age-old argument, yeah, about rappers using it in songs. That's been used as an excuse. It's like, I feel like people have to be perfect in order to get any kind of sympathy. It feels like you have to be so pristine in order for anyone to feel sorry for you, even if you're hard done by. So we're saying we don't like the N-word. The definition of the N-word, just Google the definition and read it to yourself. It tells you everything that you need to know about that word.
Can I just say, Devon, that in regards to the music and the rap world and stuff like that, when they, and it's been going on for time, when they want to, get their deals and stuff like this, and, that people can clearly see that they've got talent. Those people that can see that they've got talent, it's Jewish people that are running those things, yeah? So they tell them, look, I know you like soul and all that, but you've got a little bit of rapping talent, like just fling a few M words in there, do you know what I mean? And it will sell. That is what has been happening, yeah? That is what has been happening. So whether people say, oh, we claim the word and, it's our word or not, that word is still out there. And whether we say that we reclaim the word or not, it still allows the racists to see us as exactly that, the N-word.
But you know what, Mama G? I'm going to be honest with you, yeah? I never used to understand the reclaiming thing. I was very much a person that said nobody should say it.
Jewish people, Carries, because it's the Jewish people that were running the music business in America over there. Yes, I did.
Cool, but can I say something, please?
Yeah, of course, bro. Go on.
Like, Jewish people, that's a bit iffy because you see, my dad's side, yeah, is from Guyana, South America, and then my mum's side is from Israel.
Yeah.
So it's like, I kind of understand what you see. I kind of understand what Mama G's trying to say, and that, like, you feel me, like, but then at the same time, it's not just the Jewish people, like, you feel me?
No, it's not. But I think what she's trying to say is, for example, that say, for example, let's use Kanye West. His manager was a Jewish person, wasn't he? And he was telling him to do lots of different things.
Come on, Paige. Big up Guyana.
He didn't agree with it, and he came out and said, like, my manager's trying to control me, blah 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 blah. So that's what she's trying to say, that it's not. It is black people saying it, but there's white men behind those black people that are saying this will sell more. So I don't know if you notice, a lot of black artists.
That Clive, what's his face, that had Whitney and he has Jennifer and all that. What is he?
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of black artists will come out with 2 rap albums, and then they'll go back to the roots and go to Africa, won't they? and want to do the real music that they're actually interested in. So I do get your point, but I agree with Devon. I don't say that word. I said it when I was a child and when I was like uneducated. But now I'm a grown up, I wouldn't dream of saying it, but I also wouldn't dream of telling someone not to say it. But I think that's where it comes as, you know, when a black person does something wrong, we're never seen as an individual. It's a whole. So that's why when people say, well, black people say it in music, yeah, but you just called me an N-word and I'm in Asda. Do you know what I mean? I'm nothing to do with a rapper that says it. We're always seen as a whole when someone does something wrong. So, like, you know
where I was going? I was going to say I didn't used to understand the reclaiming. Yeah.
Sure, one second, car. You see, Paige, baby, if she's requesting to jump out, let her jump up the car. She speaks
Paige's home. If she wants to come up, she always comes up by herself. She's got mud.
Cool, yeah, no, you see Paige, baby, she speaks truth still. I like her.
Yeah. No, this is her home. If she wants to come up, she'll always come up. But what I was saying is I didn't used to understand the reclaiming, but I heard it broken down to me by one of the elders, and they said with the reclaiming, they were saying that it's now our word, and we're going to use it however we see fit, and it's never to degrade another black person. So even if it's in song, that's their expression, they're allowed to use the word. And that's what I try to break down to people. They're trying to say, look, this is our word now. We're taking all the horribleness from it. We will use it because the weight of the history, and we're going to reclaim it. And now I understand that. Like, myself, as a black man that's been educated, I can't judge another black person how they choose to use the word. Paige, I don't think she wants to come up.
I think people in the comments are getting confused that the lady said, Mama G, that Jewish people are running everything or whatever, and that they're telling people to specifically say the N-word. She didn't say that. She's saying that that's the kind of music that appeals to young people.
I said in regards to the music and rap. That's what I said. I said in regards to.
Yeah,
so if you don't know your own King's English, that's your business. All right?
But yeah, I agree. We shouldn't tell people how to use that. A black person wants to reclaim it, that's their business. But using it as a what's the word? A slur, that's wrong. Simple.
Exactly. I've fumbled the bag a little bit. I've got bare receipts, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those together and then do the videos. Right now, I don't know if everyone still wants to keep talking. It's a space that's available. But my initial...
can't you send the said videos to somebody that's got cam?
That's what I'm thinking.
Just send it to them so they can play it.
I need another device though, innit? I'm moving like my mum. I can't use the technology.
You said it, all right? You said it.
Cool, because you see, it's like growing up, I'm half black, half white.
Okay.
So growing up, like, I didn't know the white side of my family because obviously from Israel, but my granddad on the white side, he was racist. Like. He literally said, me, my brother, and my sister. He literally said this was like, "You lot are only black people that I like. And you're not fully black. That's why I kind of like you." Like, literally, like, so I didn't really know like the white side of my family growing up and that. So it's like, it's not until like 12 years I started to get to know them after my mum died. I started to get to know them, like, cool.
Even the mixed race experience is different. Like I've come to discover that even the mixed race, like, so a lot of people, when I call myself a black man, I have white people telling me that I'm mixed without knowing my parenting for a start. My mum's mixed race, but I am like, I guess I'm 3/4. I don't know. It gets messy. So there's even politics. There's even politics within that. I don't know. That's another discussion, isn't it? One step at a time.
You said it's a safe space. We can talk about it, man. Speak your truth.
No, it is. It's fully a safe space. But
your truth. Speak your truth, my guy. Man.
I know that there are some black people that say if you have a white grandparent that you're not black. That's another complete other debate. So yeah, there's levels to the debate. I want to get there eventually, but right now we're just struggling with fucking basics, basic aspects of racism.
Yeah, cause like everyone's got a sad story. You feel me? Yeah, and the fact of mine is, yeah, cool. My dad died, then a month later my mum died, and then after my mum died, we went to the funeral and that, and then boom, like I'm seeing so many new faces like I ain't seen before. Like then is afterwards, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like my mum's side's from Israel and that, like they're rich, like. So it's like at one point they started like after the funeral and that, yeah, they started trying to reconnect, but they try to reconnect through money, and it's like, I don't want your money. I want to know you. Like I want to get to know you like as people. Like you feel me? Like, but it's like it's just on my birthdays and Christmas, and all I'm getting is a birthday card or a Christmas card with a check in it, and then it's like, stop it. Like, honestly, just stop it. Like, because you didn't want to know me when my mom was alive, and I don't want to know you after my mom's dead just because that's how you are feeling. Like.
It's their guilty conscience that's eating them up.
So even up to this day, like I don't speak to them. Like, I literally don't speak to them. I just my nan on my dad's side raised me since I was 7 months. So it's like that's who I'm gonna stick with. Like, you feel me? Like,
you know when you get people say, yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you think like obviously when you have met them and stuff like that, do you feel like they're still racist or like, you know, like obviously?
No, that's the thing though, because they wasn't racist. It was only
your granddad.
That was racist. He was the only one. Even my nan, like I didn't really know my nan from my mom's side, but I know that she was trying to connect with us. But it was like my granddad stopping them. You feel me?
Do you know how messed up it is that like there's, you see that discussion about I've got black children. Do you know how many mixed race people have stories of like having half of them hate them literally in their family? Like I know mixed race people whose like grandparents are racist.
Yeah.
So complicated, like what that does to your mentals, like.
Yeah. It's true.
No, for real.
It's true. You lot, don't block Gypsy Queen. Don't leave her. Leave her.
Yeah.
She's antagonizing me, yeah? She was in a live not so long ago telling me that my mum's got spiders eating out from her grave and that. Leave her, you lot. Leave her.
Wow.
Leave her. Let her show herself.
Yeah, wow. I often have that case of I block. It takes a lot.
Laugh, babe. Laugh.
That's crazy. I don't understand people like that. Like sometimes it's just how try to have a serious conversation and then.
You know what it is with people like her? A lot of it is projection. Do you get it? Obviously, she's got a young child that was in a in a gang and that, and got chefed up. Do you get me? Because obviously she didn't have the moral compass of a mother to, you know, show her kids right from wrong and to know where their whereabouts are. So I feel like it's just projection. Do you know what I'm saying? She's upset, but it's all right. People like her, laugh at them.
That's what makes me feel kind of like, you see the whole thing with Pearl.
Yeah,
when it kicked off and the defense was happening, a lot of people, like, before it all kicked off, I've always expressed my respect for the traveling community, because Irish people, it was no blacks, no Irish, no dogs. So they understand discrimination. They have their own discriminations. And that's why I'm shocked, like, when these things happen. It was never about, and I have members of the traveling community in my platform that say they don't fuck with Pearl because they know that pain. And the divide that in some of the comments was they tried to mix it. They tried to do a us versus them kind of thing. And it's not about travelers versus blacks and stuff like this. This is about one individual woman fucking up 3 times. That's what it's about.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you see, when I was, obviously, I've been to prison. Well, you see, when I was in prison,
Sorry to interrupt, darling. Someone's asking if you would need a second device, Devon. Laura 19. Sorry, Bo. Sorry about that.
I do.
No, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
But I'm just trying to think of what page that I saw it on. It's basically the video where Pearl gets dropped from the box for saying orangutan, and then the next video she's explaining that she didn't call them a monkey, she called them an orangutan, and it's just a term that she uses. But the way she says monkey is very damning to when she went to call me a monkey. I think we all know that what she went to say, and I now think that, seeing as she dragged my name today and she said that I'm coming for her, well, today I am. I'm going to fully, without a doubt, expose the fact that you were going to say monkey. So there's no wriggling out of it anymore. You can't sit there and be defensive. You can't attack the victims anymore. Yeah. I heard a lot of people say that in comments, I continuously see the Zach thing called a witch hunt, right? You see a witch hunt has an innocent party. Yeah. They were trialed as witches and there was no proof. There's fucking proof, guys. We're past the witch hunt. It's not a witch hunt. There's no witch hunt. The man said it. So don't disrespect us by calling it a witch hunt.
Yeah.
A witch hunt has a victim. Go on, my brother.
But yeah, like, obviously, because you see, like, when I was in prison, I had a cellmate. He was a traveler. He was a gypsy still. Like, but my man, like, you know, like, he was just so cool. Like, he was a cool guy and that. Like, but then when he was on the phone and that, a couple of his people was just like wasn't really that cool. Like, you know, it was kind of strange and that. But most of his people were cool. Like, there was only like 1 or 2 of his people that was like, yeah, like telling my man to do this, do that, like, because of this color of my skin. And I'm thinking like, right, like, but my man, like, when I mean my man was so cool, like, he was just so, like, he was good people, like, you feel me, like, and I even chat to him to this day, like. So
when
it's
it
like
comes to
sometimes.
When it comes to prison, can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Do people like start off one way? Like, when it comes to, I know that prison's quite segregated. When it comes to, some prisons are segregated when it comes to race. Does that kind of melt away in prison, or does it get worse?
I'm not gonna lie, it does, like, because you see, yeah, like, I was in prison. I done 9 years, 3 months. And only racism that I seen in prison came from the officers. Like, not actually, that was a lie. There was a couple people in there that was like in prison that was a bit racist, but it's like even the white people get onto the white people if they're being racist in prison. Like, you feel me?
Nah, because one of my favorite films ever, I don't know if you've ever seen it, it's American History X.
Oh, I love that film.
Yeah. So
And my man started off
Hey, did
racing,
you
but when he
see
went
what
to
he done to
prison.
the man on the pavement with the jaw when he
Yeah. In the beginning of the film, and then he went jail, and then
he
came
come
out
out
and he
not
wasn't
racist
racist
and
no
that.
more.
Yeah.
So I wonder, like, if that's kind of how it ends up, because you're stuck with each other, that you kind of have to address
Yeah, of course. Like.
the elephant in the room.
And then obviously, because you're living in such confined space, like you're seeing that person every day, and that person seeing you every day. So it's like you have to get along. Like it's not like prison over here is not like prison in America. Because in America, 100%, you have to. It's like there's a racial divide.
Yeah.
Over here, it's not like that. It's not.
Okay. No, that always kind of interests me as like how those situations are handled within prison, because I know that people, you don't know who your cellmate's going to be in it, and I've heard of people, like, I know a lot of people convert to different religions based off who they meet in prison, and I wonder if like views are changed in there because you've got nothing but time, and because you're stuck with that person, whether it kind of rubs off on you.
No. That's true. Still, like you get some people, like, don't get it wrong, like there's some people in there like it's like they're stuck in their ways, in it, like you can't do nothing about it. But I'm saying like prison, the only time you really see racism in prison is when it comes from the officers. Like, cause I went to only, that's all the way up in the countryside. And when I mean those officers in there that you just know like that just don't like black people, like, because they're treating the white prisoners one type of way and treating the black prisoners another type of way. Like. So it's like sometimes you just have to educate yourself, and then it's just like boom, like, because in jail over here, I'm not gonna lie, you don't get nowhere screaming and shouting and whiling out of like you don't get nowhere in it. That you just end up with them winning. Like over in prison over here, the way you win is paperwork. So you just have to educate yourself through the paperwork, because that's how you get them to listen over here in prison.
Okay, hold on. Let me just. I feel like people in the chat are saying that the CPR has to go. Sorry, I think it might be going a little bit too far. So I'm gonna. What I'm gonna do. I believe that sometimes these people still need to listen, so I'm going to mute them. I don't want people in my chat being offended. One second. We'll go with that option. You can stay if you want CPR, catch some vibes and learn. So, yeah, that can't run. You're right, Bo.
Hey Devon. Hey everyone in the boxes, you right?
Hello, how you doing?
I love my button.
Hello.
Hello, babes.
CPR I think was saying that like a woman's body is not her own choice.
Oh, okay.
So A word is not allowed. It's called I don't know if I can say the word.
How did we get there?
MURDER. I don't know. There was like multiple trolls all coming out with some madness.
Palsy. So Palsy, I believe to be. I've had messages of them before. They're meant to be black, I think, and they've called. There's a black.
Palsy's a coward.
There's a black troll that always cusses me, Paige, and Torian in my DMs, saying that we make black people look weak.
Wait, who?
There's a troll called Palsy. And he come to my DMs and he said that me, Paige, and Torian make black people look weak. It's not about educating people. I think that's the same Donny. I'll happily read out their messages later on. They might want to unfollow me or block me. Yes, I believe so too. And here's another thing. I'm going to bring him up, actually. Black Pope. A lot of people were singing Black Pope's praises in Alex Brigham's chat. and it's very interesting. Black Pope clearly goes over that. I don't know what the fuck my man is saying, because I stopped listening to that Donny a long time. There's certain people that you just don't dignify with a response. He's one of them. But they're rolling Black Pope out like, say, his opinion should even stand. Like, I don't know what he's been saying, but apparently he's put out a video which has allowed people to think certain things, certain narratives. You know what? Fuck it. Black Pope is welcome here to come and talk. Because my man's had a problem with me for quite a while.
Black Pope won't come in the black spaces, in our spaces, but he'll go over to them lot spaces and talk about us.
He's just a very, like, Black Pope's issue started because he hates CLA, obviously.
Black Pope hates himself. That's why he goes around like that. He hates himself. He needs to learn to love himself, man.
Yeah, but what I'm going to expose is the reason why he hates me so much and some of the things that he's done. So I'm just going to say that very quickly. Black Pope obviously had an issue with my mother because he hates CLA so much. So at the end of the day, I stay very quiet when it comes to my mum. She's a grown woman. She navigates the app in her own way, stuff like that, yeah? But at the same time, I'm a fucking son. And Black Pope was crossing a level, crossing a fucking line, yeah? So one live, I went to him to speak to him as a man and in a way that I address absolutely everybody on this app. From that time, he tried to attack me in comments. He's put all sorts of mad, slanderous, untrue things, but he knows the game. If you put one thing in a chat, people will run with it, yeah? Since then, he tried to destroy me, whatever. I've given Black Pope the attention that he deserves, ignored him. He's kind of gone away. But now it might be time to address it. Because we don't reason with crazy. I tried to reason with him. But there's also a line. That is my fucking mother. That woman birthed me. That woman raised me. And I can stay quiet and keep it political, but you're crossing a fucking line. Yeah, whatever you're attempting to do, you're gone. But yeah, Black Pope, feel free. Today's the day. You can come and chat it out. Hold on, I think Letty has something to say as well. Shame, I love my mummy. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's very difficult. Hi, Letty, do you know you're in the box? Nope. No, she's in Tesco. Gypsy Queen got, Torian's on smoke. Where is Shan? Does she want... Do you know what it is about the mod situation? I think when selecting mods, it's very... You have to pick a mod that is gonna stick to your kind of... Like, I don't believe in... Sometimes seeing these people say these things is more powerful than muting them and removing them. I think it brings awareness to the type of person that they are. And sometimes I like to hand them the rope and let them do their thing. But at the same time, I do believe in creating a safe space for people. So it's a fine line. I might give it to chocolate. I'm joking. I'm never giving it to chocolate. Where was I? I need to play these videos. Here we go. So I just put it in my iPad and I can watch it. Ooh. Button Bell.
Yep.
Do you know if you can see that video of okay, everyone come back. I'm gonna get the receipts. Come back. I'm gonna send the receipts. And I'm gonna quickly take a picture of the profiles, and then I can at least tell people the profiles to come to for me. So everyone come back. Everyone come back. We're having movie night.
Okay.
narrative, yeah, that was spun from nowhere. That had nothing to do with the Diddy thing, you know. Even him having that narrative on his platform, can we see how misinformation happens? Because people are saying, "Oh, it's in reference to P Diddy." The P Diddy situation had nothing to do with it.
How did they know it was to do with the P Diddy thing anyway?
Yeah, I tell you what it
the
was,
brethren
Mama.
thought that he'd locked off, he didn't realise he was on live. So how are you guys finding like what it is?
I'll tell
his
you guys,
brain.
Mama G, no, I'll tell you what the link is and how his people have done it. Is earlier that morning, so Zach is a huge Beyonce fan, and you know the news has been coming out about P Diddy and that he'd been arrested, and basically a lot of people in his comments were saying, "Oh, if P Diddy's involved, then Beyonce knows, Jay-Z's going down, and he was gutted about it. He said like basically no one tagged me in any stuff
Beyonce's the
anymore.
flipping main bloody devil out of all of them. Even talk.
Listen, everybody knows that, like, you know what I mean? Beyonce was involved, and when she wanted to escape, they started drugging her. Don't you remember all those videos that went out where she's out of her nut and like at basketball games and she's looking all delirious and thing? Let me tell you, she knows a lot.
Beyonce is not on trial here, okay? Okay.
Anyway, that was the link, Mama G, that his people basically were saying.
Yeah, they tried to like equate.
Yeah, they tried to link it up from the morning conversation to the evening, saying, "Oh, he was so upset with P Diddy that
this was like."
And I think just because what he was drinking was the whiskey from like it was Beyonce's whiskey, like her brand, wasn't it?
Beyonce's whiskey.
It weren't Diddy's whiskey though.
No, but I just came up because I had the same thought that Button Bell did. Like I was literally just about to say the same thing. So I'll drop down because I was just wanting to say the same thing. But
yeah, they plucked that out of thin air because when they was talking about it, Tyrone was like, "What makes you say that?" or whatever, and someone in the comments was like, "He was." About him, and then he got in the live.
He was talking about Diddy 8 hours before.
Yeah, because he posted the Beyonce thing, didn't he?
Yeah. Diddy is a black man, so what was he saying? Bun Diddy as
at the end, I think the end of the day
as an N-word. Is that what he was saying?
No,
he didn't say it at all.
I know, but like it's still bad. That is the explanation they're giving.
Yeah, like it's acceptable. Yeah, no, and he didn't. He said bun the as Tyrone says
I know a lot of people. Here's the thing, right? You see when she says, "I'll sing it right now," and you'll do nothing. And she also put out a video. That's the one that I was gonna play, where she's saying, "Zach, just come back. Fuck them. Everyone's gonna move on." And here's the problem.
Oh, sorry, Devon. And she said, when he does come back, make sure you overgift him so that he feels welcome again.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't like when. Sorry,
that's the lesson that people are learning.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, every time this happens, yeah, that is the mentality that they're actually thinking behind their phones. They're thinking, you'll do nothing. You'll run alive for a day and there'll be no repercussions. So that's why I said the charity thing, because it kind of sets a bar where it's like, oh, Zach had to do it. Like, it's kind of like the standard now. I don't know, but I just feel like that whole attitude of you'll do nothing is what really fucks me off.
We can do whatever we want to you and you are going to do nothing and you can't do nothing. Because she said, you can't ring the police. I won't get arrested.
Yeah.
And that's why people talk about it so much, because we're powerless when people say things like that.
That's the question, Stacey. Like, how do we hold people accountable?
I think sorry guys, I think everyone needs to forget about the link. There's no link to what was said. Nothing to P Diddy, nothing to Beyonce, nothing to fucking Hollywood.
And can we just remember as well that to begin with, he said he was self-sabotaging.
He admitted it.
Yeah, but he didn't actually know that the live was on because he was drunk. He thought the live had come off, whatever. So he can't, like,
Say
he
that he
wasn't
pushed
aware
the
that
red
all
button.
these, yeah,
I
he
pushed
wasn't,
the red button. I
he wasn't aware
self-sabotage,
that
which
everyone,
is what I do all the time.
he wasn't
Bullshit.
aware that everyone had heard what he had said. So it's just excuses, isn't it?
You know what, as well, yesterday when I was in that live in the morning, that's what irritated me more, because he said about, oh, Torian's my friend, I don't know the other guy, is it Ashley Judo and someone else? And he said, I wanted to sabotage, something like that part of my I can't remember what he said, so I'm not going to quote, but he was basically saying that, like, he knew that that would ruin it all. What do you mean? You knew that if you disrespected your friends and the whole black community, that would ruin it all. He could have just got on live and flashed his willy and it would have ruined it all. Do you know what I mean? There's lots of things he could have done to ruin it all. Why use black people to, do you know what I mean? I'm not here for your fodder. Like, look at that Miss Remy crying, and Paige was crying the other day and stuff. You can't use people to ruin your life. There's lots of things he could have done.
Larisha, honestly, that just really like makes me, I could cry thinking about that people on the app that are learning from one another that the black community are worth the sacrifice. That's just pains me.
Yeah, that's what got me so angry. Like, what do you mean? You thought of your friends, so you thought, I know, I'll say the M word. You didn't. You said it blasé, but then you're using your friends as an excuse, kind of like, I have black friends, and I thought I'm going to sabotage this with my black friends. What are you on about?
Also, he named. I was very shocked, but he named me, Tori, and Paigey in his apology, and not Ashley Judo.
That pains
and I
me,
think
man.
that's a power play.
Yeah.
I think we are the mouthiest motherfuckers. He knows that we're gonna, because since that day, Zach has not tried to contact me. Maybe I'm hearing maybe Tori and maybe Paigey. But why? What was it going to be fuck me for? Where was? If you cared, your apology is sincere.
So he hasn't reached out at all.
I was telling Ashley yesterday, and he basically said that he felt worse after the phone call, but Zach messaged him saying I love you, basically, but he hasn't, like, he's basically done with it.
Can I just say that, like,
actions speak louder than words, and we've seen Zach's actions.
He messaged me, and then obviously he tried to call me, but I just messaged him back, and then I didn't hear back from him.
Can I just say that, like,
Don't get me cancelled, Happy, by the way. Happy, you were the... Be careful.
Who is that? Grumpy?
That's me, man.
Grumpy's always cussing someone on his story.
You sort of need to know, like... I'm gonna put it straight out there, yeah. Someone needs a slap, innit? Simple as that.
Oh.
One of them people from that side, innit? It just needs a slap to just say, look, you can't be doing this. And this is me coming as a typical angry black man. Someone needs a slap, man. You can't go somebody calls me this in the street. What do you think is gonna happen? So, like, why is it acceptable for it to be online? If we went to the feds and say we've been racially abused, like, what? The feds are going to have to investigate it, and this shit is live. These people are screaming and shouting this, yeah, but, like, I'm not a grass or nothing like that, innit? But someone needs to drop a little something to the feds and be like, look, these people are racially abusing people. And then on the other hand, I'm just like, just fucking give them a slap, innit? I'm simple like that, innit? Like, fuck it, innit? If someone wants to screen record this, fuck it, innit? They need a slap. Yeah?
If you said it in real life, like in your workplace, you would lose your job, wouldn't you?
That's what I'm saying. You'd lose your job. Like,
no, you wouldn't just carry on as normal and be like, oh, do you know what? I'm only going to speak to people that like me. You know, like the sub chat only thing, and that you'd be reprimanded for it.
It'll be instant dismissal.
Exactly. But it's a case of, on here, these people are getting away with it every single day. Like, come on, man. It's getting annoying. Not even annoying. It's getting boring now that you guys are having to discuss racism topics when we could be talking about something more productive, man. Like, there could be something else, innit? But
I agree.
It's disappointing, man. I'm just... These people are stupid. Uneducated. Just stupid, yeah?
Somebody said, would you lose your job, though?
No.
Listen, in the entertainment industry...
You wouldn't.
In the entertainment
I think in a lot of companies you would, yeah.
Yeah, like entertainment industry, people say things, yeah, and they lose big boy contracts. Um, in a day to day job in McDonald's, if somebody called
I was just gonna
said
say
that
that,
word,
yeah.
you'd even get sacked from
You've
McDonald's.
gone.
What do you mean?
You've gone. I've just had a KFC, so I'm playing up to the stereotypical thing. But if you said it in KFC, you're gone, man. Like,
But these are all like mainstream jobs. When we're talking about jobs that are like family run businesses, and
the family run
you get what
business
I'm
would get
saying?
shut down.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Though.
It just
What
got
do you mean,
boycotted.
T?
But
I mean, like it's easier, obviously, when you say the N word or you're racist to someone. In big mainstream companies, it's easier for someone to get sacked. Do you get what I'm saying? But when it's like a small company, not even a small company, but like a family run business or like something that's not government kind of, not even government run, but it's not mainstream. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not.
I get what you're saying.
Someone
too.
sold cupcakes or something like that.
Yeah, because
Cake shop or
I used
something.
to work here. I used to work for a family run business, yeah. And I remember we used to have a chef, and the chef used to say mad things like to me, like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop doing halal because this is a British country," like, like all these just mad weird things. And I used to tell my manager and that, and nothing used to happen. I've left now.
See,
Nothing used to happen.
Isn't it about, like, I suppose, the power and authority sometimes you have within a company? Because I suppose in big organisations, you've got like human resources department, you've got people you can go to and you can say, and because they're so worried about their reputation, when let's just say you was in a big chain.
I was in HR, and he used to cook for us on Fridays. I was in HR. He used to do our lunches for us. I never used to eat for them anything, but I was in HR, and I could tell the actual owner, the director, or his.
Yeah, I think it's changed even within the last 10 years. I do.
Or used to just be like, old.
In the last 5 years, I do think that people are more aware of it because of, inverted commas, cancel culture. Like, people don't want to be seen, not because of like for doing the right thing. I think people just think that, oh, I have to be more careful.
Yeah.
In my last job, like, I've been a barber and a hairdresser for 15 years, and I worked my way up the company to education. So I worked in a training academy, and it was it was an international academy, and it was like one of the best in the UK. It's one of the best in the UK, sorry. And we have people, not just customers and clients from all over the country and all over the world, different nationalities, but our students would be from different countries. And if I went into work and I said anything racist, anything, my boss, I'd be dragged in and I would have been fired like instantly. And that is like in the hairdressing and barbering industry, like we don't put up with that either. I would have been gone.
The thing is, people like those that are carrying on the way they are on this app with the ableism, racism, all the isms that we don't like. This TikTok thing is the epitome of like their success. Do you know what I mean? They see this as like their success. Do you know what I mean? Whereas, like, you know, most of us that are in here have proper outside lives and are striving for other things. After this social media rubbish, like, no one would employ them, no one would want to do business with them. Do you know what I mean? Because of attitudes and that. The digital blueprint is there. Do you know what I mean? So this is all they've got. Like, they're nobodies. They're nothing.
They're here for, what I'd say, they're here for what, half an hour? And then once TikTok's gone, like how Vine went down the drain and stuff like that, these people are gone, man, because they've got nothing, no other substance to what they do, innit?
Guys, I'm sorry to break up the party again. This is why I don't like to. This is why people can't tell me it's clout and chasing and stuff like that. I want to go and play my FIFA game, but the discussion's banging. So I recommend many people to take over. Maybe Torian, if she could be. But you know what it is? It's a responsibility. Once you start a room like this and the conversation's flowing, it feels horrible to pull the plug. But I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to go to work. And then this evening, I'm going to see, I have no doubt that the hornet's nest today has been shook a little bit. We already heard that like Pearl's going off. Fuck knows what they're saying about me. I'm going to have to find out. But we will handle that as it comes a little bit later on. And Bao's looking like we've put him to sleep there. And I want him to enjoy his nap.
Well, whatever Pearl's saying, just remember that, whatever she is saying, just remember that she's an absolute massive racist and a big loser. So
well, I didn't ask. Here's the thing, yeah. This is. Yes.
Listen, sir. I don't mean to. And sometimes you just say, like you just have to just like take stuff in, like sometimes like you just don't need to talk. You just need to like take stuff. So I'm just sitting here taking everything in, like, and you like,
bro.
Conversations.
I respect it, man. Nah, here's the thing, yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest and hold my hands up. Today is semi-petty, like, because it's not petty actually. She, unprovoked, she constantly goes on about how people drag her and they do lives for weeks and months. I've kept it kind of mute and cute, even though what happened. And I accidentally came across that footage when I was looking at other things. And I thought, you know what? I've got this in my back pocket and I'm going to wait. And today was the day that she started some shit. So I'll finish it. You best believe. So we'll see the ramifications in it. Torian, are you going to carry it on or not?
Hello, Beth.
No, I'm going to go chill. I'm going to see who's on.
Exactly.
But yeah, man. Today's conversation, I thank everyone.
Thanks, Devon.
Take
care, guys.
Yeah, man. Today was enlightening.
Oh, blessings, bro. Glad you enjoyed it. In a bit, I will check my DMs.
Guys. Take care now.
I've got you guys.
Bye.
If you ever start in a live, make sure you invite me.
Will do, brother. Will do. Let me add you now. Just see if guy. No, thank you everyone for passing through, man. I appreciate you all. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's all love.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.